What's up, YouTube subscribers? My name is Jason. Today we're doing a hike. It's called Diamond Lake. I'm in Eldora, which is near Nederland and Colorado, up in the higher elevations. Ran into a little snag. This road is closed. We're going to the 4th of July trailhead, which is 4 miles away. So I'll give you a shot of the road closure here. It's there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hike up this road 4 miles, and this is supposed to be a 5-star hike, 5 out of 5 stars, so it should be a good one. Let me get this 4 miles out of the way and I'll be right back with you. See you soon. Alright, so I've gone about a half mile up the road, and it's a pretty nice view up here. The weather's supposed to change. We've had about 3 days of rain, which is pretty unusual for Colorado. Today, actually in about 3 hours, it's supposed to start getting sunny, and I can see some blue sky already. So I'm thinking the weather change is going to bring some pretty cool video footage. So, alright, that's the way I'm headed right there. Got about 3.5 more miles. See you in a bit. Found a cool spot right here I wanted to show you. I've got another couple miles to go, but it's really cool right now. It's cloudy, but there's also some blue sky, and then there's this snow right here, but the streams are flowing from the snow melt, and it's actually also drizzling, so it's like 5 seasons in one. But yeah, these trees are beautiful. They're like that white bark and everything. So, alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I've got about 2.5 more miles, I'm assuming. Not using my phone this time because I don't get a phone signal up here and the battery just dies on me. So this is really pretty through here with the sun shining on these frozen trees. And then I'm actually headed up this way. Starting to see some elevation change, so alright, another couple miles, I'll be right back. So the sun is starting to pop out, and I found another beautiful shot right here. This is beautiful. It's kind of hazy with the birds chirping and the water running. The sun just brightens everything up. Oh, there's some blue sky. And there's a really steep mountain right here. Not sure what that's all about, but that's the way I'm headed, so I will keep on going and see what we find. Alright, just a quick update. I think I've made it probably close to 3 miles. So probably got one more mile to go. And the snow's getting a little deeper. Temperature's about the same. This looks beautiful up here. This is the way I'm headed. So maybe another 10-15 minutes. I'll be right back. Stumbled upon another pretty amazing shot that I thought I'd share with you here. The sun is shining. There are actually a few cabins along the way, which would be pretty sweet to live up here. But there it is. Alright, be right back. This is a cool spot. This is actually down here, somebody's driveway. And then out this way is the way I'm walking. And then up here is some huge mountain full of rocks and boulders. And there we go. Be right back. Alright, time for a face shot. Like it or not, this is awesome through here. Check out the background, if I can get it up there. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Very cool. Anyway, be right back. I haven't even made it to the trailhead yet, which is the beginning of the trail. So I'm almost to the beginning of the trail. We'll see you in a minute. There we go. Who's in? If I get about 8 or 10 people, we might be able to afford this place. Let me zoom out and I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is crazy sweet. There's a river on the other side of the road here. And then down this way. Yeah, somebody write down that phone number. Let's call them. Alright, finally made it to the trailhead. This looks like a little campground actually. Buckingham campground. And so we're headed this way. It took me 4 miles to get here, and then this trail is another 2.6 miles. So that would put me at 6.6, and then I gotta come back. So this will be a 13.2 mile hike once it's all done. But here we go, let's get started. Alright, it's break time. So I was looking at the map, and I might be able to make this a giant loop. So that road that I came in is like kind of down there. See if I can get my finger in the shot. The road is like kind of through here. And then I think if I, this mountain here, if I loop all the way around it, like come down this way. Yeah, here we go. Come down like through here, and then loop around that mountain, I should be able to hit Diamond Lake and Jasper Lake, and then follow the Devil's Thumb Trail, and my car should be down that way. So instead of being 13 miles, it might be more like 8. So we'll see. Right now I'm only following one set of tracks from a cross-country skier. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to see this trail at all. But alright, I'll be right back. Alright, finally got to a spot where I can show you something. This trail is really technical. I basically been walking on the side of an icy hill for the last half hour, and I finally got to a spot where I can show you some walking footage here. Maybe. I'm headed down this way, and it's been so icy that I haven't been able to do anything with my camera, but this is what it looks like through here. And these are the foot tracks, or footprints that I've been following. I don't know if you can see that or not. But, and then I'll be going up through this way here. But let me see if I can give you this overlook real quick. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Finally some blue sky. So I'm gonna put the camera away and keep on walking. Once I get out of this uphill climb, there should be a lot more to look at. So, alright, I'll be right back. Alright, it's snowball time. This one is for my buddy Kevin Jansen. Haven't talked to him in a while, but I know he lost his nephew to a suicide, and this one's for you, Jansen. Aiming for the tree, baby. Here we go. Probably take me about 8 shots, but let's see what I got. Ooh! Just to the left. Alright, here we go. There we go. Second shot. It's for you, Jansen. Yeah, baby. There we go. Finally found some dry trail and a pretty cool overlook here. As long as I'm giving shouts out, I might as well keep on with that theme. I already gave a shout out to my buddy Jansen, and we'll get some mountain rodents over here. My buddy Klopp just had a baby and got married recently. Congrats, Klopp. And my buddy Rob, I know that you ran into my mom at the tire center recently. Miss you guys. We had some fun in our 20s. Those were the good old days, boys. Now we've all kind of parted ways, but I still love them like brothers. Alright, caught my breath, and I'll be back in 2 and 2. Alright, quick update. So, here's the deal. I don't know where the hell I'm at, to be honest with you. I'm on a trail, which I'll show you here. Right here, see, it's dry trail. Goes up that way. But, the trail I wanted cut off to the left at some point. I think I missed it. So, I'm assuming that I'm heading up to like a summit of one of these mountains. So I'll probably just get up to the summit and turn around and go back, which is fine. We just won't be able to see the lakes today, so that's an update. I'll be back in a minute. Well, my gloves are soaking wet, my boots are soaking wet, but it's so worth it. This is awesome up here. I'm still not to the top. I don't know exactly how much further I have to go, but this is the way I'm headed, is down there. And so once I get to the top, I'll be back with more footage. The air is getting thin up here, my friends. Oh, this is a tough hike, but let me turn this camera around and show you what I found. This is pretty sweet. Look at that. I'm still not done, but I looked on the map and kind of found out where I'm at, so now I'm not so worried. But this is the way I'm headed down here, and that rock right down there, like there-ish, I think is probably where I'll call it a day. So once I get over there, I'll be right back. Alright, we're almost to the very top, and I'm almost above the tree line, which I'm not 100% sure where the tree line is at. Maybe 12,000 feet or 11,500. But you can see there's a point where the trees stop growing on the mountains. And I've almost made it to that point. I don't know, man. This is a brutal hike. But I'm headed down this way. So what do you think? Can I make it that far? We'll see. It is rough, but I think I'll go a little ways and see where it takes me. So don't go anywhere. Yeah, baby. This is my victory face right here. I made it to some flat land. And it is gonna have to be the finish line. And I've decided how I'm gonna get down. I'm gonna put my helmet on. I'm gonna put my camcorder in a Ziploc bag. Excuse me. And I'm gonna tuck and roll all the way to the bottom. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna die. But this is pretty sweet. I looked at the map and there's actually something up here called the 4th of July mine. Like maybe a mining community or something existed up here a long time ago, I'm not sure. But alright guys, thanks for watching my video. If you could like this video, share my video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would much appreciate it. Have a great week, guys. We'll see you next time. Yeah, so I'm dying to get something off my chest, because I know you look at me on YouTube and you think, look at this guy, you know, he's got the perfect life, crazy facial hair, not afraid of the camera, not afraid to talk to anybody, whatever. But I've got a philosophy that if everybody would take off their fakeness and this little happy face and talk real, we could all learn from each other. And I had a really rough last 10 days. I was working at a garden center in Longmont, which I really loved the job, but then one of the owners decided to come down and just start bitching at me because the dollar bills in my drawer were facing the wrong way. Just like made me look like a total idiot right in front of my coworkers, and so that doesn't fly with me. So I quit my job, and then I started to do some research on some of these crazy symptoms I've been having, and it turns out that this chronic stress has given me what's called adrenal fatigue syndrome. And basically I'm one step away from adrenal failure. And if that wasn't enough, one of my family members decided to try and shove religion down my throat. You know, we're not judging you, but the entire family's praying for you. I mean, that doesn't fly with me, you know what I mean? I've got my own philosophy, and I don't necessarily believe in your God. And so, you know, honestly, the last 2 days I've been devising an escape plan, and I just wanted off this life. You know, it kind of sucks most of the time. I work so hard to be happy, and the rest of the world works so hard to tear me down. And I got to the point where I had enough of it. But then I woke up in the morning and I realized, you know what, maybe I was spending too much time seeking my parents' approval, and maybe the only person I need to make happy is myself. So, you know what, I will just find another job, and if I run out of money, well then maybe I'll have to do something else at that point. But This has been Mental Health Minute with Jason. I hope it's been helpful. I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer. I'm just trying to... the adrenal fatigue syndrome is worth looking into. If you want to go to Dr. Lamb's website, he's got a lot of great information. So I found something in the woods on my way home with way too much symbolism to just pass it up. There's this beautiful tree right here. At one time it was beautiful. Look how high up it goes. But the bugs have used it, the birds have used it, and the other trees have sucked the nutrients out of the soil. Birds have pecked the life out of it. Even I use it to hold my bag. And now it's reached the end of its life. And to be honest, that's how I feel. The entire world has sucked the life out of me. But at one time, I was a beautiful person. Anyway, I couldn't pass it up. I'm headed down this way. Right there. So, alright, have a great week, guys.